Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Hey, good morning. Here is the tour of the outside of the house. Of course, my truck again. As we come around, we have a walnut tree. And we got a sunny day today for a change. This is a big walnut tree. This is my neighbor's. So, yeah, don't care for the apartment up across the street. But then we got a little market at the end of the corner. And down there where the cars are, that is the main street going through Jacksonville. So we're not out in the boonies, but, you know, there's a bus stop right over there to catch the trolley to go to the Brit Festival if we want. And this is the side yard. My red oak firewood I bought from Santa Maria when we were down there a few weeks ago. And this is an almond tree, I believe. And had a tree trimmer come give me a price, and he loved the trunk of this tree. Kind of different. And this is the garage. The outside of the apartment on the end. I need to get a weed eater out here and take care of some of this. All this wood here, it's under the plastic, was sitting in the backyard in a big pile when we bought it, and I'm gonna, pull all the nails, plane it, and that's gonna be part of the rest of the house. So we come here, here's the backyard, and we have visitors. Cool. This is our neighbors. They come and hang out in the backyard often. And it's kind of strange, they're not afraid of people. So I usually talk to them, and we throw out stuff at them, and so they're not bothered. So as we come around here, this is the back of the house. You got the apartment over here, and that's the back of the house this way. So, hi guys. And in here, that's the master bedroom slider, and that's going to be a deck going across that little area there. Then we'll have a deck coming from this point here all the way down to the end, and where the kitchen door is will come out, we're thinking maybe 8 to 10 feet. So that's this side. I don't want to go over and disturb the deer. They're relaxed, and if I go closer they'll run away, and I don't want to bother them. And you see this old pit there? The original owner wanted a infinity pool, he called it. Yeah, an infinity pool. Let me infinity look at a fence. Right. So, and all that underneath those tarps is all my siding I need to do the house. I'm hoping it's enough. So this won't be siding. This will end up the wood will be painted, and there will be some strips of wood which will resemble the front of the garage. So as I walk back out this way, and this will be the same, no siding here. However, if you see the front, I got these slats of wood, how they're whiter on the bottom, they're a little more dense as we go up, and then smaller. I'll have all the sides and the back of this look the same way. And this will be continued siding. So You've seen video of my rain chain. So, and this here at one time, when we bought the house, was a pond, his koi pond, he called it. It was nothing but a bunch of mosquitoes and crap and stuff, and it was 6 feet deep. And we were looking and going, what the hell are we gonna do with this pond? And we saw a pile of dirt in the backyard, and I go, that dirt over there is coming over here. And the former owner who saw that got really mad at us for doing that, like he doesn't have a right to. So we had just filled it and it was just smoothed out. We left, and then we decided to circle back around, and we saw him leaving, and we came over here to look at things. He stood on the porch and he urinated into our little pond. That's how creepy this former owner is. But anyways, this flagstone patio is going to be changed out. Now I'm going to pour cement, do flagstone there, and it'll go all the way through the patio, the porch. So, and this is an elm tree, and it is big. And coming down here, we have a bench that we made out of wood that was left on the property. Now, right over here, we had a tree. We had a tree here we chopped down. These are the remaining logs. There's my deer, curious as to what I'm doing. Just sitting in the backyard, standing in the backyard. And where he's standing by, where that dirt has been shoveled, that was the mountain I filled up my pond with. And then still got my wrap, and just having air conditioning put in, and then my gas lines. So, and there's the little guy still laying down there. Let me see if I can get there. There you are. So, and you probably noticed these steps. What in the world we're going to do with those? Well, we don't know. We might jackhammer it. We might keep it as a conversation piece. I don't know if it's ever going to be moved, but hey, what can I say? But anyways, this is the property. And under the porch, I still have to finish this. So I got to get refinished, but I'm going to wait till summer and it's warmer. But that stack of wood on the side I showed you covered in the plastic, that's all the leftover boards for this, and I'm going to plane it and then finish this. And then as you can see on the top where there's some lighting, over here, you know, we got some recessed lighting here, and that will be a ceiling fan. And then lighting there, and I'm going to duplicate that above the window over there. And when we're done, we'll get a new front door. But that's when we're done. So, and the kind of a cool thing is this little guy. When we bought the house, it was all covered in weeds. And we found this buried in the weeds and the dirt and the crap, and then we found that rock that it goes on. And I was standing out working one day, and an older gentleman came by, and we started talking, and he told me he carved that years ago and gave it to the people here. So his name is Jim also, and it's like, that was a nice chance meeting him. I got to get to know him very well, and really enjoyed his company. So he lives in the apartments behind us, but that was a nice meeting, and kind of proud to have that, his carving in there. So anyways, I say anyways a lot, I noticed, but anyways. Now I want to show you this little guy. This is a birdhouse, and in a kind of a weird, strange way, it resembles this house. Years ago, when I first moved to Santa Maria, I got a job. Well, I didn't get a job. I had a client who hired me to, clean the windows and, clean the toilets and everything else at their tire shop, and in Santa Maria. And I was 20 years old, and I got really ambitious, and I was cleaning out. And the owner, who I didn't know was the owner, his name was Wayne Hasselbarth, came up and read me the riot act 'cause I wasn't cleaning the floors right. And I sat there and argued with him, and then I look over at everybody in the shops, got their mouths open and looking, going, you don't talk back to Wayne. But I did. So, as it turned out, I got to know Wayne and his wife, and Wilma, and their kids, Peggy Blau, Diane Pauley, Mike Pauley, Dan Blau, and I got to know Wayne pretty well over the years, and I watched him retire and go through his health things. And when he retired, he started making these birdhouses. And when he passed, I talked to Peggy, and I get, I'd really love to have one of his birdhouses. And she goes, pick one. So she gave me this, and I've always treasured this birdhouse and always remember Wayne. And, how stupid I was to talk back to him, but he became an inspiration for me. I've always admired him and his family. But I kind of noticed how it has a similar resemblance to this house. And in a odd way, it just kind of resembled it a little bit. And, little interesting tidbit. Anyways, I will be posting more videos of the progress and things that I'm doing, and whatever. Good to see you all, and hopefully I'll get this done someday, and many of you I hope come to visit. Anyways, see you later.